as we are celebrating the Christmas, the birth of Jesus Christ in our midst. So let us know the word of Jesus, how it became and dwelt among us. So the gospel is taken from John. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. He was in the beginning with God. All things came into being through him, and without him not one thing came into being. What has come into being in him was life, and the life was the light of all people. The light shines in the darkness, and the darkness did not overcome it. There was a man sent from God, whose name was John. He came as a witness to testify to the light, so that all might believe through him. He himself was not light, but he came to testify the light, the true light, which enlightens everyone. Was coming into the world. He was in the world, and the world came to what was his own, and his child, and he came to what was his own, and his own people did not accept him. But to all who received him, who believed in his name, he gave power to become children of God, who were born of blood, of the will of the flesh, or of the will of man, but of God. And Word became flesh and lived among us, and we have seen his glory. Only Son, full of grace and truth. This was he whom I said, he who comes after me ranks ahead of me, because he was before me. From his fullness we have all received grace upon grace. The law indeed was given through Moses. Grace and truth came through Jesus Christ. No one has ever seen God. It is God, the only Son, who is close to Father's heart, who has made him known. The Gospel of the Lord. Praise you, Lord Jesus Christ. the birth of Jesus, let us know that Jesus is going to born today as we are celebrating the Christmas, the birth of Jesus. So the Gospel of St. Luke says that the birth of Jesus in those days, a decree went out from Emperor Augustus that all the world should be registered. This was the first registration and was taken while Quirinius was governor of Syria. All went to their own towns to be registered. Joseph also went from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to Judah, to the city of David called Bethlehem, where Jesus was born. Because he was descended from the house and family of David, he went to register with Mary, to whom he was engaged and who was expecting a child. While they were there, the time came for her to deliver her child. She gave birth to her first son and wrapped him in bands of cloth and laid him in the manger, because there was no place for them in the inn.